Number 9. A frozen crater. If you thought craters were only for the moon, you thought wrong. Below the permafrost of Siberia, yet again, lies an enormous crater of the Yamal Peninsula, aka the end of the world. If you saw the size of this crater, you might start to think it was the end of the world too. Oil and gas workers first spotted the giant crater when flying over the area. Russian scientists were sent to uncover the finding, and they discovered a bottomless pit of scary under the ice. The crater is around 200 feet wide and who knows how deep. Since its finding, many different theories have been bandied about as to how and why this giant crater came into existence. Some believe it was an explosion, others think it was the work of a meteorite, and still others blame missiles that have gone astray. But Russian scientists have found an extremely high level of methane in the area, up to 9.6% to be exact, while normal concentrations in the air usually only contain 0.000179% methane, according to Andrei Plekhanov, an archaeologist at Salehard's Scientific Center of Arctic Studies. The rising temperatures may have melted some of the permafrost, releasing the severely high amount of methane, which resulted in the massive crater, or perhaps it's just a pit of despair. Number 8. A frozen headless corpse. Not only does the Siberian tundra serve as an indeterminate source of long-extinct animals, prehistoric plants, and giant craters, it was also once a storage unit for bodies ravaged by vicious viruses like smallpox. The eradicated disease could find its way back into the mainstream as the permafrost starts to thaw and these once buried bodies are freed. This is what happened 20 years ago when a body was found in the Kolyma River and then transported to the Northeast Research Station in Chursky, Siberia. Whether or not this headless corpse was smallpox-ridden, no one would know, and so everyone steered clear of it. The frozen soil could have kept the virus alive and thriving. Many people are frightened at the thought of a smallpox resurgence, particularly local residents, when bodies are recovered or mass graves are exposed in Siberia, and the scientists were frightened too, so frightened that they didn't even care to conduct any research on these aged human remains. The corpse was reburied, despite the fact that one of the researchers estimated the corpse's traditional reindeer skin garb was roughly 300 years old, long before smallpox became such an epidemic. The fear of the potential virus destroyed the possibility of discovering this headless corpse's history. Sad, but perfectly understandable. Number 7. Frozen puppies. If the sad emoticon was invented for a reason, this is it. There's nothing sadder than frozen puppies. In fact, this entry is not so scary, unless you imagine these frozen corpses returning as zombie puppies. Now that would be freaking creepy. Again, found in the Siberian permafrost, a 10,000-year-old family of puppies was discovered, buried in what researchers presume was a landslide. The puppy corpses were uncovered in incredible condition and are hypothesized to have been one of the first domesticated breeds, a dog that is now found in North America, having crossed the Arctic land bridge alongside human nomads. Although the puppies are ancient, you probably still imagine them with this cute little puppy face, but remember, they could also mobilize into zombie puppies that will eat your brains, so run for your